2020. I'd be so ready to say 2021. But this is November 2020. Let's see what's going on here. So we're coming in strong. Queen of Pentacles energy. We have the Temperance card. So we're definitely doing a lot of understanding. We have definitely finished a lot of that. Definitely have more patience with life, because now we're seeing how the fruits of our labor really taste, you know, type thing. Now, what is crazy is that you are very high up in what you got. You got that position that you wanted. You got that job that you wanted. You got into that, you know, house that you wanted. All that accomplishment-wise. The problem would be is that you have to stay consistent. Now, being consistent doesn't mean about your drive, because you are a fire sign and you're good at moving, and that's no problem. But it's about thinking before you speak. Okay? So we do got the Hangman there. This is about thinking before you speak. So you have to make sure that if you want justice done right, do not overstep when justice needs to be done. Because if you overstep when justice needs to be done, then it will mess things up and it won't go in your favor, even though you're actually the one that needs justice. So this is where the Three of Wands come in, and the Three of Pentacles. So this is also could be dealing with something law-wise too, something with court-wise as well. So make sure you do not overstep or give information that is not needed to people. Even though you know so much and you know you have this in the bag, you can easily lose that bag. So that's why it's best for you to communicate at a steady rate. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. So definitely making sure you're working towards that steady communication. Giving them what they're asking for and not giving them more than they need or that they asked for. You know, really listening to the questions and stuff, because, you know, sometimes you just got to, even though you have in the bag, you just got to kind of like, if you're dealing with a court case, let the lawyers do their thing. You got to remember what part you play in everything as well, even though you have a position so high and so strong at the same time. But there's always someone there's always over you, you know. It's always a boss over a boss, you know. So then we have the Four of Wands and the Six of Wands. So this is all about keeping, in this, like I said, this also could be justice in the home as well, or at your job. So this is all about keeping that, what you learned from the past, of being patient and being patient with life and being patient with people as well, because I keep hearing people, and I don't think that you had a lot of patience for people in the time, because you just didn't want your time wasted. But at the same time, you just have to make sure you didn't come off as inconsiderate. So that's why you're making sure that consistency is key. You're making sure you keep that work towards it. And it's not a problem with you when it comes to Wands, because Wands is fire energy anyways. So you have no absolute problem with that. So now, since, like I said, dealing with that daily routine in life in that first week, coming to that second week and letting things flow the way they need to flow, since you already got things in the bag. On the other hand, you're still keeping up that consistency, like, you know, like you figure out that you need it to be. So you're doing what needs to be done. You're getting it done. You're like, you know what? You guys got the rest handled. I'm going to do my part and keep elevating and moving up what I need to do. In the meantime. So then we have the Ace of Cups here and the King of Cups here. So just a lot of reassurance and a lot of stability in your emotions, and rising above a lot has really helped you out. Now, we do have something that's coming where it feels like you probably, not saying you were too friendly, but maybe some people mistaking something, where things end up changing. What changes? Your strength starts to go down, and I feel like there's some type of vulnerability. So now we have the King of Swords after this change. So after this big change where you become vulnerable, it's like you letting your guard down or bringing your guard down with something, with your communication here, your thinking here. It's almost like you're starting to let a different guard down now. You're realizing you don't have to over-secure everything from whatever you're dealing with. If this was a court case, or even this is just like justice amongst just you against someone else, you're definitely realizing how that overstepping thing definitely, how it has benefited to you in ways, and seeing how if you don't overstep and let your guard down and actually convey from what your point of view about something, that it's not a problem, because now you see, at least it brings some sense of serenity to know that, you know, people do believe you, or people understand you and what you're saying and what you're just trying to say. It's like you don't mean to come out like that. You know, that's just your outlandish personality sometimes, but you're also, you know, you're a real person about it. So it helps take that lead, and it seems like you're bringing it home. The Chariot, definitely bringing that home. This is opening some new kind of justice here. And then we have the Lover's card. So this could be also, you know, like I said, dealing with it at home. Or also dealing with, you know, like I said, I keep thinking court or home. So you're definitely feeling on top of your game now. It's like you don't let your guard down a lot. You don't realize now you're in a good place in your life, that you realize, like I said, you just don't have to defend everything. You realize you don't have to entertain everything, even though you're just simply defending yourself. And it's just a lot of peace and serenity within that, you know, just knowing that you're looking back at your past and looking back at what you worked for all these years, and realize how much this is really paying off. In some sense, this is, for a lot of you, this is it. I actually got my dream, you know, result come true. So now you can focus on working on, when we have the 5 of Wands, now you can work on just, you know, being in that fun zone, dealing with your love affairs, your romance, your creativity, just, you know, bringing more to yourself to the table of your life and really enjoying that. This is also, in a sense, like a rebranded you, that this is such a weight off your shoulders kind of situation here. So you're definitely getting a lot of justice in, you know, in this sense. Now, we get 2 cards out for your theme to see what's going on, and it's definitely looking good. We have the Key of Life. The Anka portends new life being born through you now. This new life being born in whatever form will enrich your life, bringing you more into wholeness and fulfillment. Do not give up on your creative destiny. Stay with it. You are flowing in the right direction, and you have spiritual support from the unseen worlds. Let it happen. So, see, that's what I'm talking about, Leo. That's what I'm talking about. You definitely getting your justice that you deserve. We have the Pyramid of Light, Psychic Protection. As a being of light, darker energies may at times seem to interfere with your spiritual progress. There is nothing to fear, and only more awareness of the power and protection of divine love to experience. The Pyramid of Light confirms that energies have been causing interference with your path. It is now time for that interference to cease completely through love and divine power. So, I mean, this is definitely a good sign for you. So, I mean, justice is served. You win. You win. There's nothing else to it, you know. So, Leos, I hope you enjoyed, and comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you want a personal reading, check me out, SHAESTAROT.com, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. So, peace out.